guys, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am working in the kitchen. Actually, I'm working the entire weekend in the kitchen, so there's going to be several videos. So for those of you who like cleaning and organization, you're going to be very happy. Why am I doing this now? Because I woke up this morning, and as you know, Saturday is kitchen day for me, is when I go in and I kind of like really scrub everything, get the little nooks and crannies, like the deep clean of the kitchen, right? That's what I do on Saturday. And it's also zone 2 for those of you who follow the FlyLady. We're doing the kitchen this week, the entire week. Well, I really don't have that much time during the week, so I do it during the weekend, every weekend. And this weekend, since it is zone 2, I might as well just do the whole kitchen. So why am I doing this now? Because as I was cleaning this morning, I just, first of all, the gate fell on, the gate that I have separating the kitchen to the dining room, so that the dogs don't keep on going in and out and in and out, because sometimes we just gotta keep them, I mean, the gate is open right now, they're in the living room, but sometimes we just keep them in the kitchen, like especially if we're having dinner. That gate is not affixed to anything, and it fell on Scott's ankle so he got hurt. So I said to myself, you know what, it's time for me to get a gate. And then I started thinking about all the other stuff that really don't work in this kitchen, and I have to address. I really have to, because it would be nice, and I'm sure you all agree with that, if we could all have a kitchen that just requires barely any cleaning. You just do your surfaces and floors, and then you're done, because everything has its place, everything belongs here, and you don't have anything that's just pure clutter and madness. So let's get rid of the chaos in the kitchen for 2019. I'm going to show you the areas I need to address, what I plan on doing with them, or figure out something I can do with them. The goal here is to have minimum stuff on the counter, really minimum, just what I need, and have everything else in its place, a specified or dedicated compartment, basket, box, drawer, or cupboard, so that when I look for something, I know where it is. When I reach for it, I don't have to move stuff to get to it, and everything is just flowing and working beautifully in this kitchen. Let's get started. I hope you enjoyed this series. Okay, y'all, in an effort to keep everything real, because that's what you like about my channel, I barely cleaned. I just want to show you what kind of chaos we are dealing with, and this is just regular kitchen chaos on any given day. There's stuff everywhere, and it's just not working out for me. I mean, so this morning I was able to clean the stove as I always do. The microwave is clean inside and out. I did the fridge on the outside, and actually I was able to get rid of all of the calcium deposit from the water here. I cleaned this whole thing. And for those of you who have this kind of fridge and wonder how to do it, because there's always water deposit here, hard water, I just used the lime away. I just squirted it on and let it sit for a good 15 minutes, and then I wiped it off, scrubbed a little bit, and all of it is gone. I should have given you a before and after. I realized that, and I am sorry. So anyway, things that are always a problem in the kitchen. Okay, so we have a broom and a dustpan. All right, fine, it's to get back in the cupboard. This is the gate I'm talking about that fell on Scott. See, it's open now so the dogs can go about. But really, this is just not working because it's not a gate that is affixed or anything. I need to put a gate here. So that's one of the things I want to work on this weekend. Right, so obviously I have to invest in a gate. All right, so let's look at cupboards. I've decided to put the plates and everything we use right away on this side of the cupboard. That works fine for us, because the drawer for the cutlery and all of that is here, because we eat in the dining room. We don't have an eating kitchen. This is not too bad, actually. That's the junk drawer. We all have one. And then over here is where I keep all the glass and the Corningware and stuff. All right, so there's some things here that need to be decluttered. In here, it's just a big mess. It's not working out. This is where I keep the appliances. Obviously, some of it has got to go, because I have more appliances this year than I did in the previous year, and I need to find places for them. Dishwasher right here. This underneath is a total disaster. I mean, how many times have you seen me do this? I just have too many cleaning stuff. Yeah, Edward just brought in some stuff. He didn't put it in the dishwasher. All right, whatever. This is fine. This is clean. It's fine. Okay, over here I have bunch of stuff. It's just not, look at this, it's not working. All right, not working. Over here, vitamins and stuff, not working. With an empty shelf, obviously, need to work on that. Here I keep, move this. Here I keep some of this stuff. I think this is a huge waste of space because there's really not a lot of stuff in here. I got to revisit this. Maybe I need to put this on the other drawer to put the knives, whatever. We got to think about that. All right. This is probably going to stay the same. This is where I put all the extra rags and stuff. And over here, you guys have seen a gazillion times, so I keep all the strainers. All right. This, again, needs to be revisited. This is where I keep all of my Tupperware and the glass containers, and I have a ton of platters in there. Over here, this is not working. All right, so this is specific to my house. I have a ton of potatoes, onions, garlic, you name it. And I used to have this, this is an old dishwasher, you know, drying rack. I used to put it over here where the dog crates are, and the sheaf, my big old, of course, it's the potatoes and whatnot, so it's got to go over here. But it's just ridiculous because it's in the light and that stuff needs to be in the dark. So I have to find a better spot for it. This is where we put the stuff that we don't know what to do with it. I have this Toshiba counter oven, which we really like and use. I still have the Kosari cooker over here, and really it should have its own space. Okay, so here's the cutlery. Obviously this needs to be revisited as well. I have a few, let me move this, I have a few appliances here. I need to go in here and figure out what I want to do. Oven, this is all clean, you just saw that. Here I have more stuff that needs to be revisited. This is, look at that, it's barely used. Obviously I need to relocate stuff. This is the tea cupboard. Let's face it, I don't need that much tea. Okay, all right. An entire cupboard used for tea. Who does that? Me. That's who does it. All right, so this is the stuff that I use the least often because it's high and it's not convenient. That's probably gonna stay that way. And I hope you're enjoying the tour of the kitchen. All right, and this is the spice cabinet with all the oils and whatnot. I don't know if I need an entire cupboard worth of spice, y'all. So we gotta visit that again. Over here we have more space wasted. My steam cleaner, which I use once in a while, not as often as I would like to. Bunch of stuff here. Okay, the stash of chocolate, yeah, don't ask. And then this is working for us. This is gonna stay that way. This is where I put all the cleaning equipment. Over here, the pharmacy, that works for us. It stays there because it's hard to reach anyway. And then bowls, this area is hard to reach. There's no need for me to put stuff in there. Okay, I think I did all the cupboard, right? And then there's here a bunch of stuff too. This is the you know, odds and ends. These cabinets are just kind of weird. Now, if this here was over there, I would put all my spice in it. But there's no point of me putting the spice on the other side. I'm just saying, it just doesn't work for me. Okay, so this whole area here needs to be revisited. And then, of course, this area here, which is my office, kind of slash desk. All of this here needs to be redone. I have the cooking books over there. It's ridiculous to have them there. I never reach for them. I need to have them in a way that is more accessible. Possibly one of these containers cupboard there. Okay, so where am I going to start? Probably with the big appliances because they're the ones that take the most room in the cupboards. So, you know, ultimately this is going to take a long time. I kid you not, I'm spending the whole weekend doing that. It's probably going to be a whole series, maybe 4 videos. Because it's got to be addressed. I just don't want to live like this anymore. And I say that all the time. And every time that I reorganize the kitchen, I'm like, yeah, this is going to work. And then you live with it for a while and then you realize, no, it's not working. Okay, it's not working. So I need to figure out something better. Let me start by emptying the cupboard over there and decide what I want to do with the stuff. Some of it takes room, like the old toaster. I don't think I need to keep it in that cupboard. I don't want to let go of it, so it needs to be relocated in an area where it's kind of like out of reach and out of mind, but when I need it, I'll remember where it is. So I'm going to work on areas of the kitchen. For this video I'm doing this area here. It's easier for me And I think it's going to be easier for you too if you want to follow along, right? So the first thing I want to do is empty out all of my appliances. I'm going to put them right here on the counter. So what I'm going to keep in here are just the items that I use all the time. Anything that I rarely use, like the toaster, needs to be relocated. And truly, this is only for the purpose of making room and getting things better organized, right? Because at some point, you're going to find yourself with a lot of appliances like I do. And they need to be easy to reach, okay? So let me pull this out. Like for instance, in this cupboard where I keep all my appliances, I also keep the large bowls that are baking, cooking, or whatever. They can't be here. They take room. First of all, they're round. Anything round takes a lot of room. So let me empty that. I'll be right back. And that's just that cupboard. I have appliances on the other side too. Okay, so let's take a good assessment of this. There's things in there I haven't used in years. Okay, there's no need for me to keep them. I know I'm not going to use them. For instance, the juicer. Okay, don't need it. If I have a wooden thing, if I need the juice from whatever, I'll use that. I mean, this is really not something that I use. I don't reach for it ever, not even when I get guests. So guess what? I can let go of this. This, I don't use it. I haven't used it in years, probably 4 years. Why am I hanging on to it? It's taking room. That can go. What else do we have here? Okay, this is the Christmas tree thing by Spode. I didn't even use it this year at all. So I don't know. Maybe it needs to be in the Christmas boxes, right? I'll probably be more tempted to use it. It doesn't belong in that closet, is basically what I'm saying. So this needs to be relocated downstairs with the Christmas decor. Okay, the carpet glider for my steam machine, my steam mop, I never use it. That's recycle. That can go. Okay, this, however, I do use. What else do we have here? This is dishwasher stuff that really shouldn't be in here. That needs to be relocated down to the basement, my boiler room where I keep all my tools and supplies. I'm making progress. All right, what do I have? I have this. It's complete, but it's too tall. So what I'm gonna do, and it's dirty, I'm going to wash it, and then it's going back in here. This, we use it. The blender to make the fruit smoothie, we use it. That's an attachment for this. We'll keep it. These are all the different attachments for that. I'm keeping it. This all belongs to this thing. I'm keeping. This is for the smaller one. So you see it's kind of organized, right? This I'm keeping. That's the soup blender. And then the egg beater thing I'm keeping. But that can be together. Okay, and then there's more stuff here that goes with the steamer. I don't use them. That can go. Okay, and then this is part of that. So all of the little equipment that go with the food processors are gonna go in here. Right? Okay. First things first, I'm gonna clean that cabinet. I'm gonna really wash it before I put anything back in. So I went to my P.O. box the other day, and there was 2 sets of these. These are FlyLady purple rags, and I don't know if one of you sent them to me or if the FlyLady sent them to me, but I gotta tell you, they are phenomenal. I've washed them all. You gotta wash them first so that the purple dye goes. So I washed them all this morning, and they are drying outside on the you know, whatever, laundry, whatever you call it. This is amazing. They have two sides. They have a regular microfiber kind of scrubby side, but that's not like one that will scratch. And the other side is more of a smooth side. And let me tell you, they clean wonderfully. So I'm just gonna spray all of this. We might as well, right, while we're here, do a deep clean of the cupboards. So because I was able to get rid of a few things out of this cupboard, I can put all of it except the pressure cooker. So what I'm going to try to do is see if I can move stuff in the back, because I think the pressure cooker fits on this height. It doesn't fit at the bottom, that I know. So that way I can put it in the back, and that would free up the entire cabinet on the right side of the oven. And in that cabinet I can actually put all my potatoes, my onions, and my garlic. It would be A, away from the dog, and 2, it would stay in the dark. It worked! I have nothing but appliances in this cupboard. That's it. Okay, so easy to move is this here. Even though I'm doing it with my left hand, that's kind of tough. Okay, so if I need my pressure cooker, it's in the back over here with its lid next to it. So I can easily access it. I can also easily access the smaller food processor. Okay, here I have my multifunction cooker. It's easy to get it out of here. I just got to get it this way, and then behind it is the soup blender and, you know, the hand blender and the egg beater, which I don't reach for very often. Here I have the regular crock pot. I do believe this is also crock pot. I can do all sorts of things with it, but it's also crock pot. I do believe you need 2 crock pots because sometimes you get family over and you could do 2 dishes at the same time. Behind it is all of the accessories for the large food processor. I have to be honest, we rarely use those, so they can stay tucked in there. At the bottom here is my smoothie blender, you know, soup blender, whatever you want to use it for. And then the toaster we rarely use is in the back, and I have nothing else in here, nothing but appliances, and that's just the way it should be. So I'm very happy with this. I'll be right back, and we're going to tackle those. Okay, cupboard number 1. There's some Christmas stuff here that I keep. I gotta be honest, I didn't pull it out this year at all, which is ridiculous because we see it all year long. So it needs to go with the Christmas stuff. So let me take those 2. It's the Santa plate and the little cookie jar. I'm gonna take those down, and they're gonna go down to the basement with the rest of the Christmas decor. So here I have those plates. They are great soup plates, and they're also great for pasta, and quite frankly I'd rather use them more often, so they need to be moved. They are heavy, to a lower level. Over here I have the winter greetings. We don't use them often, but Scott likes them and wants to keep them, so they're staying here. Over here I have bowls and plates that are matching the daily stuff. We have the little egg cups that need to be relocated. I would love to use them more often, but I forget about them. So let me put them down here. They need to be somewhere else. These are bowls that we use every day with ramekin. This, we only use those when we have guests. So they can go up here and be pushed a little bit. Okay, so I have this space here now. Let me reconfigure this cabinet and see how I can better utilize it. These are regular daily plates. A lot of them are in the dishwasher already. And then this is where I keep all of my coffee cup. And I just realized that this one chipped. This morning I looked on the counter and there was a piece of porcelain. I didn't know what it was, and it turned out that it's this. So there you go, that can go. So what I'm going to do is work on those two cupboards at the same time, because there's some stuff in there that just can go. Now I know that the glasses are going to stay here. This is where we keep them. This also stays here. This doesn't belong here. There we go. Okay, what do I have up there? There's not going to be any surprises for you because you guys remember what I have. Okay, I got these. We found them, they were free. I do like them, and we did use them, and it's perfect for me to place them over there because now I have room for them. There's a teacup that I really like but should use more often. I'm going to put it over here. This doesn't belong here. This is the thing to put the salt in the dishwasher. That is to be put somewhere else. And then this is one of those mugs. You know, the picture mugs? We put the kids on it and, you know, whatnot. I'm going to put that somewhere else. I don't want to use it because if you wash them, the picture goes away. Alright, and here I have wine glasses on top. And I have two pictures here. They can stay here. Okay, picture, wine glasses. These are my Corningware, keeping that. Okay, so this cupboard. See, it's still organized from the last time, right? Okay, now here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because I got to figure out how I'm going to place the plates and all of that. I don't need this. I haven't used it in years. Don't need it. Okay, so here I keep my Korean teacups. You guys have seen them before. In case you didn't, I have this one, and then you use this, right, as a coaster, or you can use it to keep your tea hot. These are absolutely beautiful. I cannot give you a link for them because I bought them at a Korean store, Korean supermarket years ago. I use them. I love them. I have one of those acrylic shelf. So they stay here. Most of the coffee mugs are in the dishwasher right now, so they all go here. And then here are extra plates and platter. And I do have a whole bunch of plates down. So this is going to be for coffee mug. I don't know where to put this guy. I don't really use it that often. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep these here. I'm going to put these over here. Weren't they here before, or were they above? And this platter needs to go somewhere else. Okay, much better. Coffee mug, salad plates, regular plates with the big soup bowls, the bowls all here, fancy teacup here, coffee cup here, extra stuff over there, and that's it. Okay, I am done with these. I'm not decluttering a lot, am I? Okay. What do you think? I think it looks good. Okay. All right. So I'm done with these. I'm just gonna wash them real quick, and I'm gonna put the cream on them. I already washed the one at the bottom, so I'm gonna wash these, put the cream on them, and then that'll be it for today. So to recap, this is entirely appliances and nothing else. Cupboard is clean. I just did the cream on it. This is relocate. This and this is relocate. This here is going to be coffee cup when they come out of the dishwasher. All our plates, fancy stuff, old bowls are here. Extra stuff that I don't reach for often but needs to be in the kitchen. And then extra plates are here. And then on this side is all of the, and by the way, since I've moved them here, wonderful, we love it. So here's all my Corningware and my Temptation, which I use very often. This is for all the glasses, but that's gonna get filled up because most of it is still in the dishwasher. 2 pitchers here and wine glasses, that is it. I am letting go of all of this, and this needs to be relocated in the Christmas section down in the basement. So I'm done. This was part 1. I don't think this was a lot of work, but you know what? I'm just already so much happier with the way the layout is because it just makes sense, okay? There's stuff that was in that cupboard down where the appliances are that I just never use, never. And it's not because they're hard to reach, it's just that if I needed them, I would have reached for them. But I haven't in yours, so might as well just let it go. It's gonna go to Goodwill. Somebody's gonna be happy with them. All my appliances are in one place now. That's priceless. And then I have a whole bunch of plates and stuff that needs to be relocated. But overall, I think this looks much better as a layout. It's definitely decluttered. It looks a little bit more open. Granted, I still have stuff in the dishwasher. But yeah, so I don't know how you're going to do with yours, but I encouraged you to try to consolidate depending on the size of kitchen you have. Put all your appliances together. If you have them in different cabinets, just like go ahead, empty it all out, decide what you keep, what you don't keep, put everything in one place. If you have those cabinets that have all the drawers that pull out, even better. That would be like great, right? Put all appliances in there, because then you really don't have to bend to pick them up and or just dive into the cupboard. But anyway, I hope you get excited about this series, and I hope you are motivated to do your own cupboard. We can work together. I'm going to take a break and I'm going to move on to part 2, which you're going to see another day. And that's going to be under the sink. Yikes. And then the side cabinets right here. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.